Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Tekkit Classic Survival Island. In here we should have now made, just there, 16 dark matter, which is what we currently need, alongside this 18 dark matter that we have here also. I'm keeping them separate because we want to make a few things today, because hopefully today we can do two things that I wanted to do. First off is make some red matter, which is what this is separate for, and hopefully we can also go about making a even faster way of getting some EMC, which should be fairly easy once we get the dark matter. So in the time I'm away, I have brought some I've changed this from over there to just dark matter, so we should, if I'm correct, have, at least one spare in here. We need to basically, at this point, I want to actually take you out of there quickly. I want to just get another few of these sorted. So it's 42, so we should be able to make one, which is good. That means we can throw this back in here. We can put that one up there so that it's going to do what it needs to do. Put that one in there so we at least have one to work with inside. And we'll throw a dark matter in there. So what we need to do today is, I have some Eternius fuel in here. We're going to put that in here for the moment. We've got this one extra dark matter, so we're going to get a few of those. And hopefully we should be sorted. So we're going to need 6 red matter, which is going to be the 18 of those that we need. So for that, we are going to need quite a lot of this Eternius fuel, which is going to mean that we need to... Did I put it? Yeah, I did put it back in there. We are going to have to just probably at this point put this in here instead and just get it producing some Eternius fuel, because we need that to make the red matter. Really, we just need one red matter, because as soon as we do that, we can transfer the rest into... the rest of the dark matter into red matter, which will be good, and just save us a lot of time in general. So, yep, it's the 18 we need. So, one red matter, there we are. We're going to put you in there. We're going to save this Eternius fuel for later. Yeah, it should be this one. And then we just need a few more. And we should hopefully have a dark matter turning up in here soon. But once we get that last little bit of dark matter, hopefully, it'll be in this one first, most likely. Then we can just produce that up to be what we need in here. And then we'll have 6 of these ready and waiting to be used. And we are going to be making 3 different things with the red matter, which are basically, where is it? The Harvest Goddess Band is going to be made today. It doesn't require any red matter, it only requires dark, but that'll be a theme we'll see for a little while. We're also going to, and I'm going to have to try and find it quickly, we want the Black Hole Band, which is some string, dark matter, and an iron band, and I think it might be back on this page. If not, then I'm just really blind today, and I can't see it. Nope, I can't see it. Okay, let's do this, because I should hopefully be able to. If not, okay, basically we need a Gem of Eternal Density, which for some reason I can't find on the screen currently. Don't know why. It's right there, as I was talking about it. So we need obsidian, diamonds, and some more dark matter. And as you can see, this with the use of 2 red matter turns into something called the Void Ring, which combines these 2 into one thing. We're then going to use the Harvest Goddess Band on top of something called a DM pedestal, which is over here, requires 5 DM blocks, which require 4 dark matter each, so we're going to have 3 left over. We'll use 5, so we need to make 8. We'll use that and the 4 dark matter here to make a DM pedestal. And now we just need some glass and some sugarcane and some dirt and some water, and that's it. So dark matter's done. We are going to be using it all, so it doesn't actually matter at the moment that we're going to be using it all, just because we will be producing more than we're actually using right now. But we need DM blocks, which we can transfer back into what we need. But we are going to, or what I meant by that is we are going to have 3 left over, but each of those is 139, just the same as 1 dark matter, so we can do what we need with that. So we can turn those back into diamonds, because we're going to need diamonds in order to do what we want to do. So, yeah, we're going to need obsidian, which is in here. We're going to need some flowers, which I think we need 1 of each, but I'm not entirely sure. I think, do I not have a spare? Like, I kind of want to keep them, so I'm just going to create a spare one with a tiny bit of EMC. How much do these require? 16. Let's put 2 arrows in there. So we need that. We need to cut down a tree now as well. So luckily we have this stone axe, because we don't have a DM axe yet, or a dark matter axe. We don't have to worry about that for the moment, really. I mean, we'll get it eventually, but I'm not too fussed about getting everything dark matter yet, because we don't have enough. We're not producing enough for it to be worthwhile currently. So hopefully today it will, because what we're making today is very, very quick EMC. Like, I think I talked about it last episode. Someone made like one of these with like 8 macerators or something. It could have been rotary macerators actually. I'm not 100% sure, but basically that created 6 red matter a minute, which is, you know, red matter every 10 seconds. I'm not sure if this is technically faster. If it isn't, you know, when we get a high voltage solar array, we will definitely, you know, do that. But I looked up a high voltage solar array. It actually requires about the same EMC as 6 dark matter does. So maybe that'll be the next episode. It probably will be the next episode, just because, you know, I've been meaning to do that for ages. I'll probably upgrade to an MFSU and that alongside it. But we need to just make a sapling. So, boom. I actually need to make another one just so I have a spare, because otherwise I'm going to be using all my saplings and won't have any to grow anything with. So, we also need some iron and some buckets of lava. What I will do, yeah, then is pick up this lava, because I don't want to go to the nether. We will eventually make the lava bracelet thing, which is this thing, vulcanite amulet. 3 dark matter in a lava bucket, but that's a little bit later in time. We will do that eventually, but you know, we need to focus on some other things for the moment. So what we're gonna do is we will do that. We'll put some diamond in there. I only need 2, but I'll have a 3rd. Obviously, as my spare, and then we need a bunch of iron to put around here to make 2 iron bands is what we're going to need. We don't want to make a iron furnace after that. So harvest goddess band is going to be the first one, which is just going to be this. Hopefully it doesn't require, yep, it doesn't matter which way they are around, but that's a harvest goddess band. What's the other one need? It requires string, so 6 of that. So 6 string, some dark matter, and some black, you know, iron band. Gem of eternal density, yeah, gem of eternal density is another one that we're going to do that with. And these 2 go together then with that. And for some reason I have 2 spare dark matter. Maybe I accidentally produced more than I needed to, but I don't think I did. I mean, looking at it, I've got everything I need, so it doesn't actually matter that I did that, if I did. So, we're now going to need a bunch of glass, some dirt, a spare bucket or 2, so we can get some water, which we could have also got. I think there's the Evertide amulet does the same thing as the lava one, but with water. And I'm actually just going to quickly sleep, just because monsters getting in the way, even though really they're not going to kill us, obviously. Right, so with that all sorted, I need to remember how to do this. So we're going to have an area about here, and it's going to have the DM pedestal right there. Oh, actually, that's a lie. We're going to have That's what we need. We need our chemical chest, which we already have, but I need another one just because I don't like having only one of something, as we are well aware. So I'm actually going to take one of the dark matters out of here and get far more than I actually need. Let's put the rest in there. They can just be spare EMC to use. So that's going to be the alchemical chest. It's going to have the harvest goddess band is going to be somewhere else, but we're going to have the void ring here. What that's going to do is whatever goes in there, let's quickly get some sugarcane to show. I also need to collect some anyway for this to work. So let's just grab 12. Yeah, that should be fine. Grab a few more over here. But basically, what will happen is anything that goes in there will... the black hole band will bring everything into the chest, and the gem of eternal density sort of pushes everything up. So we're just saving one inventory slot, basically, by using the 2 red matter. We could have not done that and been fine. But, for example, if I put these in here... apparently it's not working. But... oh, because it's got a... yeah, for example, when you have a certain amount... so we had... I don't know how many we had, but... that makes 1 iron, and then a certain amount of iron will make gold, diamond, red matter, dark matter, red matter rather. So that'll all go up. I'm not sure if eggs actually work, but boom, let's do it. I assume it does because I assume everything with the EMC does. So next we want to put this in the dark matter pedestal. We're going to then fill this up with water, with us using this as our infinite water source. And I might take the black hole band out quickly just because, or the void ring out quickly just because of, you know, space. Or not space, but more, it's gonna absorb everything. But this should do that, and I'm then going to need some glass. I am doing this off memory, so I could be wrong in some places. So bear with me if I am. I think then... so 3, and then it's... oh, actually I need that one there. I think it's like that, but then we have one underneath. Do you know, actually, I'm gonna quickly Google this to make sure I've got it right, because I feel like I've got the concept correct, but not the execution. Because I feel like that shouldn't be that low to there, and that shouldn't be doing what it is doing. So I'm gonna quickly just check that I have this right, or more likely, wrong. Alright, so I checked, and I think I've got it right. I'm pretty sure. Other than the glass, all we need to do is have 7 sugarcane here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 in our inventory now. We need to just fill this up exactly the same way we've done here. This middle one doesn't need to be there because it doesn't affect it as far as I'm aware, unless I had one there. And now what should be able to happen is if we can cover this in glass later. It's mainly just so items don't fall out and like come over here and not get absorbed and stuff like that. But what we should be able to do now is just take the void ring, put it in here, and click this, and these should all grow super fast. So with these up here, I'm not sure the mechanic that makes it do this, but this being up here makes it grow super fast because, as we saw earlier, these weren't growing very fast until these were up here, or before these were up here. You haven't seen it yet with it on, but nothing in here yet. I got rid of the iron that was in there just because I wanted a clean, you know, area to have it in. And then you can see, let's just get rid of this one. That is that there. Now, if we were to go in the nether, or if we were to log out, we have to make sure we turn this off, just simply because if we do that, these are going to still continuously make, but the void ring in here won't actually do anything, so that it will stop us being able to actually, you know, get here without mass amounts of lag. But as you can see, we are producing at a very, very fast rate. We've got dark matter already. It's going to take a little bit to get there. So what's that? What is it, like 17 diamonds, I think it is, to make a dark matter? So that's going to slowly and slowly more produce. But we can already, I think, agree that this is going to be a lot faster than either of these are going to be. So this is creating 1 in the time it's made 2 quite easily. This is made 5. Let's see if this can get to 6 before this gets to 6 or 5. I mean, we're close. What we're going to have to do is eventually, once this makes 3 and a bit over here, I think it's going to be 3 dark matter, 6 diamonds, because that's the same EMC value as Eternius fuel. We'll see it here. It will go to dark matter, or red matter rather. So we have just made red matter, which is quite nice. This obviously could produce up to dark matter right now because we've got 3 in there. This is producing 1. So we've got 3 different ways of EMC going about. The annoying thing is these seeds do appear around the place. It's slightly annoying, but we don't want to turn that off, do we? But yeah, we want to make sure that this is all clear in here. But we have a dark matter, a red matter. I mean, that's technically, technically 5. This is at 5. Can this get at 6? Or actually, it's 4. But basically, I'm just trying to say it's fast. All right, and it's loads faster than this. We will still have this, but what I'm gonna do is, obviously, once we get enough dark matter or red matter in here, I keep mixing the two up. Once we get enough red matter in here, we're not only going to upgrade our tools and stuff and get all the tools that we need, but I want to also I want to upgrade everything I can. So we're gonna upgrade these to Mark III, and we're gonna have our armor upgraded and our tools, and we'll get the guitar and stuff like that, and the Morning Star. But I want to another thing I want to do is I want to still get the high voltage solar array, and I want to get like the 8 of these or however many it was, and look at that build. And I do want to make it because the more red matter the better, and especially if our end plan is to make a factory that makes high voltage solar arrays, having a 1 to make a bunch of EMC isn't going to be a problem. And we'll also be making more dark matter or red matter out of that one, and dark matter, I guess, upgrading these, and we'll have power flowers, basically creating every raw material that we actually need independently from each other. So instead of us having to go through and being like, here's all the materials, put these in, that's then going to give you what you need, we're going to have power flowers that are constantly making the item that we need at tier 3, so it's always running perfectly. High voltage solar arrays with MFSUs most likely, and transformer upgrades going into each item, but each machine. But these are going to be producing each raw material as fast as they can. With some of them, maybe we'll have 2 of them, but when it gets to tier 3, I think we'll all be good with that. And maybe we'll even have a few of these backing it up. But I don't want to use too many of these, because the more I have, the more I have to turn off every time I log out. Like, if I don't turn this off when I log out, I'm going to have like 4,000 entities on the floor and 2 frames per second. So we really don't want that. But the red matter is coming in. In fact, I kind of want to make a red matter sword just as our final thing for the episode. We have the red matter sword. Probably not for long, because we need to make this thing, the red guitar, which is red matter hoe, red matter axe, red matter shears, and then 5 red matter. And that gets us, in the end, we'll have 2 items, 1 for mining and 1 for killing, pretty much. But this will help us. In fact, actually, does it 1 shot? Yeah. No, it doesn't. But 2 shots. And nothing's going to be able to kill us, especially when we upgrade to red matter armor. But for now, I'm just going to let it continuously produce. I'll run this in the background. I'll just sit in here, as I generally do, while I'm waiting for stuff to form. And we will come out of this with a bunch of red matter, dark matter, diamonds, etc. And we are going to make a lot of stuff in the next episode. I'm not sure if I'll go for the high voltage solar array and the MFSU, or if we'll do something else first, but we'll see. Should be an interesting time. and I'll work out what I'm doing in the next episode. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll be a lot richer and have a lot more power, hopefully. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.